and they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
That's why you grind so hard during the regular season, to get this payoff, home court advantage. And that's exactly what they've worked for.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Moncrief, and it's Strong in at the point. Here's Marks, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Reynolds. No good on the triple. Heat on D. Strong, the pass to Carney. And he gets it to go.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Passes it to Reynolds. Gets the three-pointer to fall. The franchise has got 6 points.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this, though.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
There's the pick. Feeds to Carney. Can't hit. Now the Heat take it the other way.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Here's Reynolds, and the Heat, another three.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Strong, the pass to Mike. Out left to the wing. Here's Strong. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. He's got 6.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
No good from Carney. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Reynolds. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Strong, guarded by Paxson. Strong, the pass to Marks. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to Reynolds. There's the three. Brooklyn with the rebound. The pass to Clayton. 1:22 left to play in the first. And they get it back. The Heat leading by 5. Paxson passes to Reynolds. The 18-footer is right on the mark. The franchise has got 17.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Freak is second. So both teams changing it up here. Nets trail by 7. Timmerman guarded by Reynolds. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 6 to shoot. Pass to Marks. Here's Strong, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 8.
That's his 4th straight make right out the shoot. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
The Heat leading by 8. Passes to Reynolds. The three cannot hit. And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat lead by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back to the game. Both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Marks. They set the pick. He kicks it to Moncrief. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And for the Nets, Marks is out there with Moncrief. And it's Clayton in at the 3, the small forward. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls was simply terrific. He finished with 51 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on the roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
The Heat have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for the franchise. He's got 24 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow. Unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
Here's Clayton. Off target from outside. The Heat leading by 14. To the left side wing. Here's Reynolds. Misses in close. 52 seconds left in the first half. Carney kicks to Moncrief. The pass to Clayton. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Heat have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. The shot's good from Reynolds.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Down low. That's tipped. The dish to Carney. Kicks it to Moncrief. And the shot falls short this time. That'll do it for the first half. Heat out front, up by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And, you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And, Greg, here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
Reynolds in at the 3. And it's Gibbs in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the three-pointer by Freak. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped. Fires from deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
Carney the pass to Marks. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 6 on the shot clock to stop the run. No good.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He told the huddle they need to go hard to the hoop whenever possible to either draw fouls or get high percentage looks right at the 10. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Now the Heat with it. They picked up 11 straight. No good from Reynolds.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Passes it to Samuel, expanding his range, and he gets it to go. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Down low, and it drops once again. The bucket from Reynolds. The franchise has got 40 points. There's a good screen. Strong, the pass to Stevens. Burgess. Paxson pulls it in.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Kelly, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
He is just tearing it out this court. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Down low. The jump hook. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Heat shoot has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Here's the franchise, and he has 42. From downtown, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Heat. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And for the Nets, they're shooting around 41% on the night. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Dishes it to Moncrief. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Here's the franchise. Off target with his 3. Moncrief up top. There's the pick. Here's Campbell, and it's Miami with the rebound. Pushing it up. Here's Reynolds, and some very quick points for him on that possession. The franchise has got 44.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Pass to Campbell. Here's Burgess. Goes up the baseline, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Marks, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Out of bounds. Brooklyn ball. Nets substitution. Marks.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Burgess. They set the screen. 4 on the clock. That's tipped. In transition, here comes Miami. And it goes through once again. Nice hit there from Reynolds. The franchise has got 46 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive. With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Campbell against Paxson. There's the pick. To the left wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Campbell. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Here's Reynolds. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Campbell. And it's Miami with the rebound. Paxson passes to Reynolds. A 3 ball. No luck. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Campbell. Misses in close.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
There's a screen. Now the pass to Hale. Sinks the three-pointer.
How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for Miami.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for the franchise. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Paxson passes to Reynolds. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, that's good. The franchise has got 54 points.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight. You can see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that 3, but just didn't get it to go.
Launches it, and the Heat, another 3.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
And thanks for watching tonight's coverage of the NBA Conference Finals, and there's more coming your way. For Shaq, for Kenny, Ernie Johnson. See you later, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The conference finals continue on 2K Sports, and we're glad you're with us. Ernie Johnson with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Miami Heat at American Airlines Arena. Looking at Miami, they've appeared to be invincible thus far in the playoffs, having yet to lose a single game. We'll see if they can continue that winning streak tonight. And after winning game one, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen.
I'm a little overconfident. You're overconfident? Yeah, overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I